Jody Morris says he didn't become Everton coach owing to Frank Lampard's message. Former Chelsea player Jody Morris has claimed that he turned down a role at Everton owing to what Frank Lampard told him. Morris, 43, was Lampard's assistant at both Derby County and the Blues. And before then, the pair were even teammates at Chelsea and the England under-21s. But when Lampard, 43, took up the job with the Toffees, the former midfielder decided it was best that he waited until another club came along with a vacant first-team manager opportunity. Morris, speaking exclusively to Ladbrokes at the launch of their 5-a-side bet on Chelsea v Crystal Palace, said, "When me and Frank Lampard first left Chelsea, I was approached by a championship club with regard to being their number one and I called Lamp straight away to ask him what he thought. He told me to absolutely go and talk to them. It was a quality club and I went through a 3 or 4 week period where I'd actually got my head around the idea of being a manager and not an assistant. I always knew I was going to be a manager one day anyway. I'd left my role managing the academy team at Chelsea to join Frank at Derby. I managed my own staff there, so I felt it was only going to be a matter of time until I was in a managerial role." On February 3, shortly after Lampard took over the Everton dugout, the club confirmed the appointment of another former Blues player, Ashley Cole, as first-team coach from Chelsea's academy. He joined a backroom staff consisting of assistant managers Joe Edwards and Duncan Ferguson and coach Paul Clement. Do you think Morris would be a worthwhile addition to the Everton backroom staff? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Meanwhile, Morris, who played for 124 games for Chelsea between 1996 and 2003, said that he is still looking to find work as a manager and will be utilizing his extensive contacts book to find somewhere. "It's all about timing, and each case is different," he said. "There have been a couple of instances this season where, if I'd have been offered the job, I'd have taken it, but ideally, you want as much time with your players to implement your philosophies, so in an ideal world you'd be looking at taking over a club in the off-season. You want to assemble your staff, get close with your players, really take time with recruitment, but at the same time beggars can't be choosers."